This is it for Golden Gate, but I think on this day, you should remember San Francisco and its history of racing. The first racetrack here opened up in 1851. Think about that for a moment. When Pioneer Racetrack opened in San Francisco City proper, that was 10 years before the Civil War. It was 18 years before the first transcontinental railroad passengers arrived in San Francisco. That's how deep the racing roots are. Have you heard of Bay District Racing? Have you heard of Ingleside Racing? Have you heard of Oakland Trotting Park? Most likely you hadn't. I had to look them up as well. But they are all racetracks that preceded where we are today. Then in the modern era came Tanforan, who many people know about, Bay Meadows, and Golden Gate. But here we are, none of them exist. And in an age early on when racing was taking place here, even though racetracks struggled, and in 1909, they outlawed wagering on racing in California. They had the great earthquake of 1906. Racetracks still came back. New facilities were built. There's a saying about life, and it goes like this. We've reached a point where instead of giving us things, life starts taking them away. Horse racing reached that point a number of years ago. Our racetracks are going away, and they're not being replaced. This is no ordinary occasion today. Yes, we can talk about where racing goes on next, but this day belongs to Golden Gate. We do not want to get to a point in our sport where we just keep going to the next facility while others keep closing behind them. Because at some point, we're going to end up with an invitation to someone's farm for match races. The industry has to take head on what's going on with track closures and what it means long term. I guess the best way to describe it is with the quintessential California band, the Eagles, and the song Last Resort, which certainly applies here today. And this line: who will provide the grand design? What is yours and what is mine? Because there is no more new frontier. We've got to make it here. There aren't any new racetracks being built, and Golden Gate now goes off into the ether, just like the fog that envelops the Golden Gate Bridge. There was a man here who gave his life to this sport, and he was mentioned a lot over the last couple of days. His name was Sam Spear, and the best way to end the show is the way Sam would say it: I'll see you at the races.